Guys, we're here at the Mount Arapiles Climbing Museum. Now this is in Natimuk. Over here there's a visitor's book and a donation, so always give donations. And this is all about it. There it is, and you can do a scan and give donations and that. Hello. And you can even buy coffee cups and t-shirts. Yeah.
See the gentleman there?
Yeah, I did, and he disappeared on me.
Yeah, you have it pointed out there.
Yeah, I'll have to go and now here's
That's why he ran away with you film.
no, I've only just started. Here's some climbing gear and
Cappuccino machine.
I asked you if you wanted a coffee before we left. Now here's all the
Coffee cup for sale.
the items on the donated to by Russell, former president of the Sydney Rock Climbing Club. The frame picture there
Yeah.
shows Russell on a classic flake crake 17 at the Blue Mountains.
Okay.
So that's part of the Blue Mountains.
That's for ice climb.
Yeah. So his boots are
They're well worn.
well worn and they're heavy as. And crash hats. So it's very good. Oh, that's the Natimuk Heritage Trail. I've got all that. And here's all the books. There's Alpine guides and other books. Yeah. Well, that's what they hammer in the rocks, I think.
Not the drill bits, they drill hole, they drill hole.
Yeah. So this is, Bridget Muir. She became the first Australian, although she was Belgian born, to climb Mount Everest.
Yeah, look at your face too. All iced up.
No, that's to Antarctica. That's a different.
Okay.
This is Bridget Muir down here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Quite interesting, actually.
But you just unplug the car.
There you go, mate.
G'day, how are you?
Not too bad.
Good, have a look around. Be our guest.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Just opened up and disappeared.
So who's the creator and curator of this wonderful complex here?
Oh, well, Pat is chief of the Arapiles Historical Society.
Yes.
And it's sort of an exhibition space of the society.
Yeah, yeah.
But
This is not his home.
This is not his place.
Not his house. I'm actually filming because I do YouTubes and that, so I will tell you. So if you're on the top 10, you know, I'll just hide your face.
Oh, now, you were in the craft shop the other day.
Yes, that was us. We would.
Oh,
And
There you go for a go.
you go, and
Yep. All right.
then we'll chat.
We'll talk in a minute.
Yes. Now I'm just showing you some photos.
Yeah, all the little notes on the walls will tell
Yeah.
you most.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
she's going through there. Yeah.
Okay, so these are the earlier Mount Arapiles. So the photos are of light inside the part in the Atkinson collection.
Did you put the donation in, Swiggy?
Yep, put the donation in. So that must be the organ pipes there.
I suppose you signed up. Yeah.
Yep, I've signed. But they've got rock climbing in the Blue Mountains, Arapiles, which is known as Jurit in so there's all little no, that's probably staff only. Manager poetry recorded.
And the AAAA came on
The
Australian Army Alpine Association. Gave us they said they gave us $100 donation.
Yeah, I think that's
So
what he called me.
that might be
Hmm?
QR code or something. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll leave you
All right.
Alright,
Okay, I'll probably over at you guys the museum later.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay, do you mind being on film, or you have a problem?
No, it's my hair straight.
Yeah. I'll be okay.
You're not from here, are you?
No.
Your face looks very familiar for some reason.
All right, what have you been doing?
Okay, this
Not to
is Keith.
Keith,
Lockwood.
popularly known as Nod, or Noddy.
Popularly known as Noddy. Now, Noddy is I was informed, is the creator and curator of this lovely complex here, the mountain.
Arapiles Climbing Museum.
That's it.
That's the
See,
one.
we need the curator to get my tongue in position.
Which is a world famous crag for rock climbers. They come from all around the world. We have items on display from famous climbers in England, America, Czechoslovakia, Russia, all over the place.
Oh, well, that's lovely. And this is also home to Bridget Muir, our first Australian climber to Mount Everest. Yes, she was Belgian, but we
claim her.
we claim her.
She lives just over the creek there.
Yeah. So she lives here. So
Yes.
so that's it. So how long has white people, I should say, been climbing Arapiles Mountain, the Mountain Arapiles?
Oh, probably since first settlement, when people used to just scramble around the place without ropes. And when we were children growing up here, we'd go out there and pretend to be bushrangers and scramble up the peaks.
I was a bit of a bush ranger yesterday.
But roped climbing here, proper climbing, started in 1963.
Okay.
And from Melbourne climbers came up here, and it was a very small recreation back then, with probably a dozen climbers in the whole of Victoria.
Okay.
But in more recent years, it's become very popular.
Okay. So I'm assuming Natimuk gets a lot of tourism in the climbing. So what is the best time to come and climb Mount Arapiles?
January, February, March, April, May, June, right through the year. It can be a bit cold and wet occasionally in winter, but on a winter's day, a nice sunny, clear day, it can be beautiful out there. Midsummer, I find, is more difficult, especially if you're caught out in on the sunny cliffs,
This-
but you generally avoid that. And if it's 40 degrees, you either stay home or you go up into a shady gully.
Yeah, I would suggest stay
which-
home on 40-degree
Yeah.
days.
But that, if you've travelled here to climb here in summer,
Yeah.
that's where people will be and it can be quite cool with
Where the
200
caves
feet
and,
of rock between you and the
There
sun.
is a great caravan park.
and there is a
That's right.
caravan
Yes,
park
at
down.
Natimuk Lake.
Yeah, the Natimuk Lake where we are, and they've also got a little camping ground down near Mount Arapiles too. But I believe they don't have dogs there, so if you've got doggies, it can be a bit. Yeah, or I also did read one review where there was a couple and they looked after the kids and dogs, and those people went rock climbing, and then the next day they went. It was
Yes.
so. If you can find those,
There
sort
are
of people,
places,
yeah,
like
yeah.
for instance the Jane Duff Roadside Park,
Yes.
not far west of the mount. I think that's open to anyone, and dogs
yes,
and
yes.
horses and anyone.
Well, we did that yesterday or the day before. When did we?
No, the day before.
Day before,
I went
yes.
driving around the
He
bottom.
went.
Yep.
Yep.
all
I've
the-
got a decent four-wheel drive, so.
yeah, you might see a few orchids out at this
Yes,
time. The leopard
yes.
orchids are out.
Oh, we didn't get to see the beautiful bushland. We were
There was a couple of tracks that they pulled down the signs where you weren't allowed to go. And I
Oh, that
there.
was at
Yeah.
Mount Arapiles.
And I went around, and then I found, when I got to it, I ended up at the caravan park, and a big door U-turn here, I'm not allowed to be here. Drove back out nicely.
Some of those tracks get closed in winter because they're not wet weather roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people can get bogged or cut up the
Well,
road.
It's when we came out, we actually found the sign was
You
laying
found the
in
actual
long
gate. It
long
wasn't actually pulled
grass.
by a chain, you could tell.
Yeah.
It was all bent completely.
Right.
Or-
Must have been
yeah.
someone with something big that pulled it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. Well, this museum more or less tells the background of early climbing. Those pictures up there show roped climbing in the Grampians in the early 1900s.
okay. Yeah.
1909 and so on, which is remarkable. There's 4 women tied together there. The chap on top is holding the rope with one hand.
Yeah.
Pretty perilous. But all the gear here is safety equipment
Yes.
to clip the rope to and make yourself safe.
Yeah.
And it's removed when the second person comes up. All the gear is removed to be reused higher up or the next day. So you just leave the rock
Yeah.
without any gear on it.
It's very interesting. It's
It
a hell of a
is-
sport when you think about
It is
Yeah.
very interesting. Not that, I love going up high, but my body decides it's going to have like a vertigo panic attack. So I end up hugging the person next to me or a tree, you know.
Fair enough.
And it's annoying because I love the views and
I
everything.
can work on a
So
rooftop, no
Yeah.
problems at
Yeah.
all. I can
Yeah.
crawl in, climb up on a truck, no problems at all. But I wouldn't see myself go up those rocks.
No, you don't have to. You
No,
don't have to.
no.
but it was
and
very,
that's-
it was very, like I said,
and
going
that's
close to it. It's very interesting.
it
Yeah.
was interesting to just go around. I mean, I remember coming here as a child
That's
many
where you're probably
moons
known.
ago.
That's where
I
you're
don't
known.
know. I don't know. Many moons ago that was.
Yeah.
And it was a lot more lax then. You were able to run around. You had your dogs. You had,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I used to
you'd-
ride my horse out there.
Yeah.
And all that.
And you scrambled and you. So these gentlemen here having a
Champagne.
champagne.
Yeah. They've done a pretty impressive
The-
climb in Mount Buffalo. Mount
Oh,
Buffalo Gorge.
okay.
They were the first team to climb this big route up
And
the
head off
North
and have a
Wall.
smoke, and I'll be back.
Okay.
They're celebrating.
They're celebrating, which
Yep.
is good. We got to
Yep.
celebrate. Now, I
Now,
did notice the commandos. So
Yes,
is that
they-
the
they've-
Australian Alpine?
Yes, they've come out regularly for training here. So it's a very good cliff for safe training.
Yes.
There's short cliffs. You can put the ropes up and do training very conveniently. Yeah.
And hopefully nobody falls down.
Well, that's the point of training.
Yeah, yeah.
Now around here we
Yes.
have, this is the Natimuk cabinet.
Okay.
When we started out, we were young
Very-
teenagers, and
And
the
very.
local doctor took us climbing,
Oh, okay.
and pretty primitive gear, but we survived. And
Well, I mean, it was primitive then, but compared to in the 1900s, it was probably
Better. Yeah,
better.
that's right.
And it just has got better and better, but it's always
and it's become safer and safer.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's that type of
Well, we've got some of the original climbing shoes that we used in England,
okay.
and compare them with the modern boots in the cabinet.
They seem a lot lighter. I picked that one up and I thought,
Oh, that's terrible.
It's-
When you go on rock, you'd be slipping and sliding. But
Well,
they're tight friction boots.
yeah,
So you like ballet slippers, you can feel exactly what your feet are doing.
which in a way is probably good because then you can feel the rocks and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
easy.
comfortably stand on a ledge that wide.
Yeah, because you're almost barefoot in the sense of So there's it is very interesting and
We've got big things to jam in wide cracks.
Okay.
Well, over here, we've got little ones. Because,
there's big cracks and little cracks.
yep, see, that's a small one. And
Yeah.
it just fits in a crevice, a crack like that.
And
you
you
clip the rope to there for in case you fall. You don't use it to climb. And the second person just lifts it out like that.
hopefully when you finish climbing,
Oh, yes,
not before.
yes. That's right.
Depending on if you had an argument the day before or not.
That's right. And they're all generically called nuts.
Nuts.
Because in the old days,
Yeah.
we used to have nuts off bolts
Oh, wow.
on slings, because none of this was manufactured.
Was really
There-
manufactured. Oh.
There's no climbing shop
Yeah.
in Australia.
Well, no. I mean, unfortunately, people didn't think Australians climbed or skied or...
No.
There's a lot of things that
And in the early days, in England, they used to carry a pocket full of stones and stick them in the
cracks and...
and put a sling around that.
That would be beneficial. That
Anything to stop your
your
falling.
Yeah.
See the photos there at the back
Yeah.
of the cabinet.
Yeah.
There's a nut and a stone.
stones and
And a jammed knot.
a jam knot.
Yep.
Isn't that a biscuit, jam knot? Sorry, I've just got to put
all
in
this
those dad
equipment
jokes.
is designed to fit in different size cracks.
Cracks and
And now we've got these special things that are called cams.
oh, okay.
Spring-loaded cams. And what they do, you pull the trigger
Yeah.
and they become
Oh, sort of small.
more compressed.
Yeah.
You put them in a crack in the rock,
Oh,
release the trigger,
Yep.
and they're tight
you
as
can't
tight.
get them out.
And then you just release them, they'll pop out.
Oh well.
So that's
I mean, it's
it all makes climbing safer.
yes, yeah. I love this curtain of ropes. It's gorgeous. It's very apt. So even up here, there's more pictures of.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give everything away because you guys have to come and see this, and you have to meet Noddy. And I heard how he got the name Noddy, but you can ask him.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, whether it's true. I heard from the town jester.
From Mr. McCredden.
Oh, no. But it is really interesting because even though I don't do it, like I said, I have friends who like climbing and the people around the world like to see what Australians get up to because we do silly things occasionally.
Yeah.
So
this workbench over here is Roland Paulick's workbench, where all homemade, where he made beautiful small wires for protection called RPs.
yeah.
His initials, Roland Paulick. And they sold all around the world.
Oh, right, because
They're very famous. And every second climber that comes in here asks, where can we get some? Because he's died now.
Yes.
He was elderly.
yes.
But he was a German migrant who was very clever with his hands. And after he died, his family gave us his workshop for the museum.
I mean, that's good because at least you and people know what it is. And like you say, climbers come in and go, oh, you know, Roland Paulick, and it'll be like someone walking into a art museum and going, oh, Van Gogh or something.
Yeah.
Because it was what he
his
made.
name is known around the world.
It's synonymous with,
You can pick up some of the English magazines over there, and they'll talk about getting an RP in, and that was the only thing they could safeguard themselves with.
And if I read it, I'd be going RP, you know, I'd have to. It's all rock climbing jargon, which is very interesting and wonderful. Well, I'll keep going, and but I just want the viewers to know that this is voluntarily run. So please come, give a good donation, and just pass the word around that it's Sundays, but our Noddy will come, and if you're only here for a few days, you can give him a ring and he may be able to open especially for you, if you ask nicely, and you tell him that you watched him on YouTube.
And another point is there are very few dedicated climbing museums in the world.
Yeah.
So it's one of very few, possibly the only museum for climbing in Australia.
Yes, so we've got to get the word out there, but so it doesn't, after you long leave the village of Natimuk and fly off to wherever, that it doesn't close down and finish and become remember when?
Oh, I think climbing will continue, and there's new younger people
coming in,
along,
and yes.
Yeah, they'll take it on.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to do another burst around, and then I'll let you guys go so the video's not too long and you're falling asleep. No, about half an hour is a good video because people don't have concentrations like they used to.
Right.
But I'm sure there'll be people going, well, you could go back and do another hour.
Yeah. So is this just a personal thing, or do you, do you put it out for, particular audience?
I put it out on my channel, which I've got written down in the book as well. It's Fairy Dragon and Sir Stash's Adventures.
All right, okay.
I started out doing cemeteries and historical and ghost stories and stuff like that. And then I thought, someone said to me, well, that's good, but what happens in those small towns? There must be other things. And then once you start sort of getting into, there's a whole list on Yeah, so it goes out over the world. So if you're known over the world, that's why I say I always ask in case I've got to smudge your face out,
All right.
you know.
Yeah, I know, there's no drama there.
No, but it's just common courtesy, I think, to ask. And, you know, a lot of places you're not allowed to. I mean, in Broken Hill, when you go to Pro Heart House and different places, they say, please don't. You can take photos, but not film, which I can't see the difference. But anyway, and there's others that you just can't. You just go through and come out. And it's probably so people won't break in and steal stuff, which is also a great pity. So thank you for that.
All right.
And I'm loving Natimuk, although today's weather is really bad. It's our first.
That's right.
But no, and there is, like Natimuk, there's so much to do in the area. That's not...
There's a fair bit of history here too.
Yes.
when you dig into it.
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
I can bore you silly with that.
Well, we'll that may be another day.
All right.
But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, share and comment. And any other, you can put questions and I'll send them to Noddy and he can answer, because I'll be sitting there going, I don't know. So, okay, you guys have fun and we'll see you in the next one. And remember, if you go rock climbing, be careful and have all the equipment and everything and go in pairs.